So I've been asked a lot if MGR is still a good company. I've even been asked recently from people with zero experience that are getting their CDL or just got their CDL. I believe you still have to have a year of experience to come over to MGR, and I could be wrong, so double check, but I'm pretty sure I still have to have a year experience to come over here to MGR. I'm out here in Florida right now, heading to Lakeland. So anyways, this is a random thought, but yeah, so a lot of people have been asking me, is it still worth it? And I've been honest in every video I said, about if MGR's a good company to come to. There's a lot of people that talk bad about MGR, and there's a lot of people that'll talk good about MGR. It's just who you talk to. And that's with every company. You got good, bad, and indifferent views. Like I said in the previous videos, and I still stick with it, don't come over as a lease op right away. Can you still make money as a lease operator? Yes. What in the fuck are you doing, you ignorant shit? Stupid motherfuckers, man. Sorry. These people pissed me off out here. They have raised their fixed costs so much that you will not make what I made starting out. You can still make good money. I'd say you probably still make $1,500, maybe $2,500 starting out on the lease side. If you're not picky at all where you go everywhere, just as long as you don't haul cheap freight, of course. Position yourself into a good market each time, or somewhere that it's worth to deadhead out of. So like, if you're in Colorado, deadhead to Oklahoma, something like that. Or not to Oklahoma, but to get deadhead out, probably a good amount of fucking miles. Like, I will probably be deadheading out of Florida, like I normally do. But, like I said, you can still make money. It's just the fixed cost is so much higher than it was compared to when I first started, when I was doing the lease rental phase. Now, when you get into the lease purchase phase, you're going to be making about $1,000 more a week. So there's that. And then you got company side, which is 70 cents a mile. So let's run some numbers right quick. So let's say you run only 2,500 miles a week. That's what, 500 miles a day with a 34-hour reset on the weekend. Depending on where you live is depending on if that's going to yield you a good gross margin to be able to net good money. Sorry, I'm going on a roundabout right now. So let's say you're at 70 cents a mile, at 2,500 miles. That's what, $1,750, $1,700, $1,750. So let's bump that up to one more day running at 500 miles a day. That's 3,000 miles. That's $2,100. So you know it. You have to run 3,000 miles to gross your check at 70 cents a mile to do $2,100. Now, I don't know if it's 1099 and I don't know if it's W-2. That's something you will have to ask if and when you if you decide to come over. With that being said, there's a third option. Third option is go buy your own truck or rent your own truck or whatever. Get your own truck. Well, I don't know about rent, but go get your own truck. Invest in yourself as a business. Get your MC set up. Get your authority going. You can lease on with your own authority, and you'll be making 92% of the load. That's 92% and 8% split. So I'm at 88-12. So that means I get 88% of the load, and the company takes 12%. From my understanding, and I could be wrong, if any owner-operators watch me on here, correct me if I am wrong, but if you pay for a dispatch service and a factoring service starting out, you're going to be shelling out more than 12% with those two combined. understand it's like 15 to 18% is what you'll be shelling out starting out until you prove yourself. Then you can change factoring services and get better discounts on dispatch service, stuff like that. So leasing on, and you're only paying 8%, that's a win. Get you, run your mud flat to get your discounts on fuel and stuff like that, or get you on fuel card, everything through your MC, shit like that. And then the reason you do that, the reason you lease onto somewhere with your own MC is for the first, 3 months, I think, it's going to be hard for you to work with the good brokers. Now, you can work with shitty brokers damn near all day long with the new authority. Can you still make money in your first 3 months as a new authority? Yes, but it's going to be harder because you don't know the brokers right away unless you do your research or have an inside man telling you, a list of who works with new authorities. So you're going to be calling everybody. And probably about like 5 out of fucking 8 people you call, 5 out of 10, oh, sorry, your authority's not matured enough, we can't work with you yet. So you're going to go through that for probably the first month, and you're going to write down everybody that'll work with you. So that's time and money you're just losing, just calling and calling and calling. That's loads you're missing out on because you're not calling those ones you can work with first. Well, when you lease onto a company, they can use your authority to book a load with, ones that'll work with a fresher MC authority. And they can also book you loads under MGR's authority or RD's authority with the brokers that won't work with you on your authority. So you'll be leased, your authority, but you'll be leased on to their authority, I guess how you explain it. And you get 92% of the load, so you just bump that profit margin you could make in those first fucking 3 to 6 months, whatever. You just bump that up a good bit, just out of the money that you would normally be missing out on. But now that you're able to get them, you can get that extra money and those more number of brokers you can work with. So if you have your own authority, you're starting out, especially in this hard spot market times, I'd say lease onto a company. Why not MGR? So do that. I will put Dragan's phone number down below. You press 1 for dispatch, ask for Dragan, let him know I sent you. And he'll explain anything that either I explained that you didn't understand, or that questions that I didn't explain that you have that he may be able to answer, or he will push you over to the terminal and get them to answer the questions for him. So there's that. I'm going to end this video here. It's been going on for fucking too long already, I guess. But yeah, like, subscribe, hit that bell, share this video, and get the word out. And yeah, y'all be easy.